Hi, this is Dave Chenault with Skylight Systems, and in this video I'm going to take you through how to create reports using customized list views within SideKick 365 xRM, and the same holds for really any SharePoint app. So this would work with SideKick 365 DCM as well, our other product currently in the marketplace. So let's take a look. We'll go through a quick overview of the basic idea and the concepts. Then I'll show you a report that's already been created, and then I'll take you through the steps to create that as well. So just getting started, behind the scenes in our apps for SharePoint, we're leveraging SharePoint's capabilities to manage lists of things. So if you think about it, we've got a list of accounts, a list of contacts, opportunities, etc. And when you make a report, generally you're going to want to make a report from within one of those lists. So it's very simple to do a list view that becomes a report for a particular list within the system. In this case, we're going to take a look at opportunities because it has 6 or 7 items already in that list. And you can see these are my open opportunities currently in the system, and they're by different users of the system. And this is the default view that we've enabled out of the box with the app. But if you look here, there's 3 little dots, okay? And if I click on that, you can see there's actually other different views as well. And I'm going to look at one I just made called Custom 1 prior to making this video. And what you'll see is it's a nice summary by the open pipeline of the different opportunities for each of the sales reps and the different accounts. So Maxwell Burgers has 1 right now, McKing's Angus Burgers has 1, and then Wendy's has 3 right now. And you can see a total count of 3, etc. And you can see the status, the expected close rate. Here's the total of all the open opportunities, and then each of the different opportunities by each of the different accounts in the system. So how did I make this report? What did I have to do? It's really quite simple. Let's go in first of all and take a look at modify this view. And what you'll see behind the scenes, you can do this with any list in SharePoint, is that you can name a view, and then you can just pick the items you want to display in that view. And the position, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's say we wanted a count to be number 1 instead. You just select that, and you'll see the others adjust accordingly. And maybe you wanted to take out the, let's just say the probability on that. You would just deselect it and they adjust again for you when the report is saved or the list view. And you can add anything by clicking as well. It's very simple. Now you can also start to do sorts. I don't have any sorts here, but I could, if I wanted to, say let's sort by the account. And then I could sort it by another column. And there's a lot of other options there as well. And then I can filter it. And I can say, hey, I want to filter items, show it when the amount is greater than 1,000. And you can see the options I have is less than, equal to, not equal to, begins with, etc. Right? And then you can come in as well and say I want to group it by, I'm grouping it by the account, and that's how I get those nice groups in my list view. And I can also total it, and here I total it by the sum of the amount, and I also give it a count by owner. And then there's just a final thing on how many items we want to show at a time. We can specify a large number of them if there has to be, etc. Right? And we can also have a mobile view. So the idea here is that I can come in and specify a report in my list view, and this is the way to do it. It's very simple. So when I say OK, I'll get my nice list view here. And it just takes a second to bring that up for me. And then when I say print right in the browser, let's take a look and see how that looks. We'll do a print preview. And you'll see as it comes up here that it's actually a very nice looking report. And that's all there is to it. So it's very easy to make a lot of reports right out of the box with SideKick 365 xRM or DCM, and really any SharePoint app that uses list views. And that's how to do it. So let's take a look at that again, and let's make a new one. So now I'm at this view. I want to get back over into the main part of the system. I just click here on this S here for SharePoint. It'll take just a moment. And now I'm back to the main page. Okay, so let's make a new report. I'm going to go to Opportunities. And we're going to do this one together. When I come into opportunities, I'm going to go into my three dots, and I'm going to make a new view. I'll create a view. And I have a choice on what do I want it to be. Let's say it was a bunch of dates. I could have it look as a calendar. Or I could bring it into Microsoft Access so I can do a lot with it. A datasheet's interesting because I can modify right in the datasheet view. Gantt, of course, is going to be for projects. And you can build custom lists, custom views in SharePoint Designer. But I'm not sure that this actually works for apps, so it may be erroneous entry here. I haven't played with this enough to tell you one way or the other. But let's pick a standard view. You can also start from an existing view if you notice that. And I'll call this one Dave 1. And I could make it the default view if I wanted to by selecting that box. And I can make it so only I can see it or everyone can see it. And I'll pick out a couple of fields. I think I'm just going to do the amount, the account. I want account to be number 1. I actually do want the title. That's the actual title of the opportunity. But I want it to show first by the account. And then I'll put some comments if there are any. Okay, and that's the rest of it looks good to me. So now what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll sort it, right? And I want to sort it by the account. And I'll have it in descending order. And then I want to filter it like I did before. And I'm going to say that the amount has to be greater than or equal to $500. And I don't have to worry about the $sign in here. And I could add another one here. And I can keep adding and adding, etc. Ors are also good. So I could say, and let's say that the status is not equal to closed, because I only want to show the open ones. Okay. And if I do show more, I can do more and more things here. Now I want to group it, and I'll group it by the account. And I could also group add another grouping if I wanted subgroups, etc. And I'll put in here the maximum number of columns will be 90. Oops, let's go not 900, but 90 is good. That's per page. So if I think about it, actually, how many can I really fit on a page comfortably? Yeah, that's probably good, like 90 or 100. If you have more than that, you might want to think different things through. And then let's total it. And we'll total it by amount. And we'll say it's the sum. And that's it. I'm good with this. So let's, and I don't worry about mobile, but I could, it's right now enabled, so if I had a mobile device, I could also see this. So let's say OK. Now what you'll see here is I've got a couple of different ones because this case I had it greater than 500. Remember the last one was 1,000, so I picked up this new one for 750. And let's look over here. So I picked up one additional sort of opportunity, and also see I have my comments here. And if we go to print this, let's take a look how that looks. Very nice looking report, and I can do, my next page, etc. So by hitting my arrow here, and that's it. So it's not everything you ever want a report engine to be, but it's very powerful. It'll give you what you're looking for, I think, in almost every case. If you need some specialized reports, that's certainly available to you through different add-ons for SharePoint for reporting, or you could talk to us about making a custom report for you if you need some help, or another Microsoft partner that understands SharePoint. So that's it. Don't want to labor it too much, but that's the basic idea of creating custom reports in SharePoint. And what I'll do just to finish things up is I want to go back and show you how you get into that particular report or view that I made. So we'll just go back over into the main portion of the application. And then what we'll do is we'll take a look at the opportunities again. And when I do that, I just want to finish up by showing you that you can select that new report that we made in the ... You could actually even do it from here. But if I select here, I should see that Dave 1, and that's how I can bring it up. I just select it. Now it's ready for me. And if I had made it personal, only I would see it, or everybody could see it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it answered a lot of questions that I've been getting about how do we make custom reports. And if you have any additional questions, Remember that you can always get in touch with us at info@skylightsystems.com, and that's SKYLITESYSTEMS.com, and it's right here as well. So look forward to hearing from you. Let me know if you have any additional questions. Again, Dave Chenault with Skylight Systems.